Hello, custom car enthusiasts, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. In the last episode, we went ahead and took apart this story car here, and in this episode, I've bought all the parts other than for the engine, and we're going to go ahead and put back together most of this car. So, first thing we need to do is put the new rims and tires together. They were the most expensive part on the car. The tires here alone cost over $2,000, so quite pricey for the vehicle, but can't afford to be cheap when it comes to safety when you're dealing with a car you're going to be racing, I guess. So we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. So almost everything on the interior or the underside of this car is going to have been replaced. All the bushings, all the major mounting points and stuff have all been fixed, so really should be a solid car at this point. Then we'll just have to deal with the engine afterwards, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. From what I remember, we just had to replace the spark plugs, so not a huge to-do. No, I don't want to separate. Oh, alright, that's my last tire. Wasn't sure if I'd done 3 or 4. Couldn't remember. Alright, so we got the tires. Let's go up to the car here and start installing some of the things that we took off. Alright, we did not replace the rear axle itself. Really, on the back end, we didn't replace as much as we did on the front end. Front end was much worse off than the back. Even still, though, did replace the brakes, as you can see right there. Got brand new pads and calipers for it to make sure that this thing runs and runs well. And new bushings to go on. Alright, all of that's attached. Let's go ahead and put some of this muffler back into place. Had a really bad angle here. Let's go ahead there. We'll get that put into place. And then we'll head over to this side. I decided to go with new bushings all the way around. Not all of them were perished, but you know, they're very inexpensive. Better to replace them than to have to pull one off again. So, just replaced them all. Alright, got that hub in place. Get the bearing in there. Get the brake disc. The new brake pads. And the new brake caliper. Alright, so that's all we can do on the back end right now because we got to put the engine in before we can tackle it any further than that. Here we have the brand new cross member because that had to be replaced. Brand new sway bar. Brand new steering rack. New steering knuckle. New front axle cover. Old shock absorber. New inner tie rod. New lower suspension arm with new rubber bushings. As I said, pretty much the front end of this car's been entirely rebuilt. Still using the old wheel hub because it was still usable. I mean, the bill on this one's gonna be extreme. So, trying to save the guys some money where I can. New ventilated brake discs. New brake caliper. And we'll continue on this side with pretty much the same exact thing. All new parts here. Wheel hub bearing goes in. Sway bar put in. Allows me to put the battery in from here, that's fine. Let's get the sway bar over there put in. Wheel hub cap. The lower suspension arm. And the first of the new tires is going to go on. Wheel hub cap on this side. Alright. Now let's see where we are as far as the parts and such. We do have these to put in, but that's going to go up top along with the engine. Yeah, that'll go up top as well. Yeah, so pretty much we need the engine next. Let's head over to the engine here. And we're going to have to get to the spark plugs. So let's get the ignition coils out of the way. We're going to replace all the spark plugs. No point in doing just a few of them. Alright, so we got the spark plugs out. Let's see here. Is that the only thing that we're missing? The drive axles, which we did buy new ones for. ABS and ABS. We bought a new module. I don't think we bought a new pump. Yeah. Alright, so let's go in here real fast. Let's look at the ABS. Yeah, the ABS module we did not buy a new one for, so it wants a new one of those. And we need 6 new spark plugs. So let's buy a new module since it wants it. Which is expensive, but you know what? It is the way it is. And then we'll get 6 brand new spark plugs. Get rid of the old module there. Perfect. Alright. We'll add the new spark plugs in. Didn't get rid of the old spark plugs, and I still need to do that, but that's alright. Alright. Car is not going to win a beauty contest, but you know what? As long as it works properly, that's alright. Let's add parts on. Get this oil pan put back in place. Alright. I need the engine stand. Take engine off the crate. Let's lower the car down. And mount the engine. Fine. Let's put in the yellow air filter and such first here. I think I have to use the stand to put it back in the car if I remember correctly now. So we'll go ahead and put this back together first. Alright, that's in place. Let's go ahead and take this over to the first one, and it's going to be on the wrong side here still again, but that's alright. Let's install the engine. Oh, so I can't have the exhaust pieces on. Alright. Make sure I got all the exhaust out that I need to. You know what? I'm just going to take that section out just in case. Don't feel like having it be an issue again. Now we'll install the engine. There we go. Get under the car, and at the same time put this. Did I just pull the engine out? Yes, I did. Wrong button. My mistake. Alright. Move that back to where it goes. Put the car back up in the air. And install the pieces here that are necessary. Drive axle in place. Now we can put the wheel on. There we go. Just wanted to get across the car there. Put this drive axle in place. Put the wheel on. How is there not enough items to work with? No, I don't want to sell that. I do not understand. That is the tire right there. Should go on the car. Did I not balance it, perhaps? Well, we will balance it. That might have been the case. I might not have balanced the last one. Take the wheel. Let's go up here. Add the wheel on. There we go. Probably had not balanced it. That's my mistake. Alright. Now, as far as the car goes, all of that's good. Body parts are good. I just need to change the oil, which basically I just need to put new oil in it. Pull the oil plug, put the oil in. And even though this was a story mission car, it wasn't that challenging of one. Pretty straightforward overall. Alright, we can check it with the dipstick. And it's good and in the range. Put the engine cover back on. Make sure, I think that's all the parts that I have. Yep, that's everything. Not gonna win a beauty contest, but it should drive nice and safely now. So we made a handy profit here. Car's incomplete. Flight or front license plate is missing. Okay. No, I don't want to move it. Symbol mode. No items to work with. Alright, what's the back license plate say? It's just a basic one. So let's go ahead in here. Go to plates. I don't know which one I'm supposed to have. License plate standard. There we go. License plate standard. Alright. Now the car's done. And we made a handy profit off of it. Did that get us up an air level? Nope. Did not get us up an air level. Still have a little ways to go, 300 more skill points. But we will go ahead and take care of that probably in the next episode. For now though, if you enjoyed what I did in this episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel. click the bell icon so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for more Car Mechanic Simulator 2018.